Avocado,
He
avocado.
does mukbangs.
He just
Oh, right. He's
Wait, are
not
we not
actually on
recording?
OnlyFans.
This is
Huh?
good content.
No, it's been recording since I called Jam. I just thought I'd just start. We have no official introduction. I guess hello, everyone.
Wait, are we recording now? Sorry, I
Yeah,
missed something.
we've been recording the whole time.
Oh, we have. Okay, I didn't
I just
even know.
thought because last time we talked about some funny stuff before we even started
Yeah,
recording.
no, that's fair enough because just get
Then
the ball rolling.
we
Yeah.
can chop it up and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nicocado Avocado, he's put on something like
He's a mukbanger, isn't he?
he's put on like 5 stone or something ridiculous since he started YouTube because he
Oh
just
my
eats so
word.
much.
And now he's moved to OnlyFans.
Yeah, he shows his pussy.
Does he have a real sloth?
What?
Why I've got 200 sushi challenge with my sloth.
He must
Is
do.
Yeah, he's got a video. He's got the sloth in some of his videos.
Is that
Is
like
it
how
Sid the
Belle
Sloth?
Delphine has that dead octopus?
It's not quite Sid looking. It's more, I don't know, just nature sloth looking.
Are they eating pine cones?
No, they're not.
A pine cone.
Doesn't anybody care about Sid the Sloth?
Anyway, so Tom, tell us about Belle Delphine. Why is she in the news recently? What's going
Well,
on
she
there?
put up a post on Twitter saying her favorite or her ideal first date, and it was basically a kidnap and raping
What? No,
Oh, what?
in a woods.
that's
The final scene was there's 4 photos. The final one is quite
Wait,
harrowing.
does she mean like fantasy, like a fantasized version of?
Well, I think so because she did put up a "sorry, I'm not sorry" thing afterwards. That I think
Right.
upset people more.
She tried to backtrack. Okay.
No, not at all. It was like, yeah, this is what I'm into. So if you
Oh,
don't like it, I don't care.
so like being tied up and like kidnapped
Yeah,
in
so
the
she was
woods
like,
sort of
she was
thing.
tied up in a van with duct tape over her mouth, and then she was
Whoa.
being bummed by a tree.
what? She getting it from an ent.
Oh no, like up against the tree. By a man
Oh,
in
I thought
balaclava.
you meant literally by a tree.
Oh,
I
that
thought
would
you
be
meant
cool.
like pseudo wudo was behind her or something.
Yeah,
You see how
money's been
long-
tight for Groot.
you see how long Ents how long takes them to make decisions. I mean, how long would it take an Ent to finish on Belle Delphine?
God,
Oh, it's got. I'm looking at it. It's a bit weird, but it's nothing horrific.
everyone's like, this is rape. You shouldn't
She's
be
kind of
talking.
dressed up as like Snow White or something.
I think it's just an anime girl thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. She's
Kawaii.
imagine that would just be if you were on a lovely walk and you just saw Belle Delphine up against the tree.
Would you try and save her? Or would you now know that she's just having a wild Friday
It
night?
seems like she's having the time of her life.
This is her ideal first date, remember?
Wait. Oh my. Yeah.
First date.
Jesus. That's a lot of investment for the dude. He's got to get a van, some rope, some duct tape, a balaclava.
I mean, if he's not prepared, she's leaving. Like,
She's not content with just going down to
At
a
least
nice
once a
restaurant.
month, this has to happen.
Once
once
a month.
a month.
It's kidnap day.
It's kidnap night. Let's go to the woods.
Where does she live? She's like isn't she British?
Yeah, she's really posh.
Yeah.
I heard her speak a few times, and
She was on the Cold Ones podcast, right?
yeah, that was the one I listened to.
She did like happy hour as well and a couple others.
She was just promoting her pornos.
that
So
she didn't do with KSI.
that's an actual thing. She actually made a porno.
Yeah, so she released her big like next step, as it were. She released one on Christmas Day, and everyone was like speculating that it'd be with KSI. Because a while back, a couple of years ago, he
Was this Celestia Vega?
Yeah, he was allegedly going to
yeah.
release one with Celestia Vega. But all this time, he's had a girlfriend and like has just been memeing it. So
Yeah.
I suppose he's
What's
still
up?
could.
It's your boy KSI GDBT, and today I'm gonna
I was-
bone Belle Delphine.
I just
That
saw
would be
one
the
of his
most-
videos, and his album, Dissimulation, was second in the most bought like new debut British albums last year. Yeah, he lost to Pop Smoke. No, Pop Smoke.
He lost to the Woo.
Not British.
Apparently so.
Well, he's not. Well, he's not anything anymore, is he? But
I thought he was from New York.
which is 21 Savage? Who almost got his passport taken away, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
The thing is, though, with KSI's music, it's hard to objectively judge it from the numbers because he's got such a big following anyway. So it's not like the numbers that he gets are just because from his music. It's like it's from his fandom. Oh, it's KSI. So
Well, he's much better at just releasing singles, where he's got a feature or a collab. His individual stuff's not that good, to be honest.
he does. It's like it's listenable. It's not anything
Yeah,
special.
but it wouldn't go on the Music Emporium playlist, I don't think.
The thing is, like, he's sort of doing the beginning parts of the career with the following someone would have at the end of their career, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, people like Kendrick and Cuddy and, I don't know, Post Malone would have released mixtapes with sort of a little following and sort of that honed their skills and found their
Yeah, it's
style.
true. He is very early in his sort of music career.
Whereas he's coming out with all this stuff and getting 20 million views on it
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah. He's got the exposure.
But he hasn't had the. It's like when someone in boxing, if someone goes straight to being a pro without doing very many amateur fights, they're sort of going straight into the deep end.
Like Jake Paul.
I don't know. Who do you? Are you invested in that fight? Do you want to see it? Are you gonna try and stream it illegally off someone's sunglasses?
What, Logan and Floyd?
Oh, I was talking more about Jake and KSI, but Logan and Floyd.
Oh, right, okay.
We can talk about both.
I'll definitely try and stream it. I wouldn't pay for it though.
No.
Actually, that's false. I will pay for it, and I will.
Did you see when they did? I think it was Logan and KSI 2. Someone bought it and streamed it, and then wore sunglasses and then streamed the fight off the reflection of his sunglasses.
I saw that.
Apparently, they lost so much money through 2 of the fights from people illegally streaming it, like on Twitch and stuff.
Yeah, well,
And some Twitch guy got fired for, instead of shutting one down, just sitting in and watching it.
To be fair, like, ow, I just headbutted the wall.
I mean, if I was a Twitch mod, I'd have done the same.
Yeah, their audience base is like sort of young and doesn't have 15 quid to spend on a pay-per-view boxing match, you know. So
yeah, I never get the pay-per-view events. Like, they make so much money anyway from advertising and other areas. Why do you then need to force your viewers to pay just to view the event?
I'm really glad the Premier League stopped doing it because it was such a bad idea.
It was so bad, yeah.
it's mainly a boxing thing, though, isn't it? Or and UFC as well.
I think that's the only places where they like consistently. That's the only way they ever show it. Really.
That and the Royal Rumble of WWE.
Oh, yeah, that elite
Is that on
sport.
pay-per-view?
Yeah, all the big WWE events like the WrestleMania, Royal Rumble,
See, that's worth.
Hell in a Cell.
You never know
I mean,
what's going to happen.
in fairness, if you got mates and you split it between you and just watch it together, it's not a bad idea.
Get one mate to buy it, and then you can watch it off the reflection in his sunglasses.
What, rather than just watching the TV with him?
Yeah, he can watch it. You can sit in front of him looking at the reflection.
Yeah, you sit just below him, and if he's on the couch, and you're just staring into his sunglasses.
And if he
Awesome
takes them off,
moment.
then you're staring into his eyes. So it's a win either way.
It's true.
The sexual tension is building while someone's getting tombstoned or RKO'd.
Yeah, don't climax as Rey Mysterio hits the 619.
Oh my god, did you see on that the TV show Snoop Dogg's a judging? There was like some guys that were wrestling as their talent, and then Snoop Dogg jumped in the ring and elbow dropped.
Wait.
someone.
Pause. We need to go back to what is Snoop Dogg a judge on?
Oh, I can't remember.
Is
I
this
just saw the
actually
clip.
real? Because this
Yes,
sounds
this
like
is
some sort
real.
it sounds like some sort of fever dream you had.
No, I mean,
WWE always, if they have like a famous guest in the stands, they always like get them into the ring so they can like just slap a wrestler.
so he's a judge on the Go Big show.
Is that like a rip off of like X Factor?
Well, the
It
big
looks more like the sort of Britain's Got Talent.
is
type
the
thing.
Big Show the name of the show, or do you mean like the Big Show from WWE?
No, it's the. I
It's
think
called
it
Go
is the
Big Show.
The Go Big Show.
Okay. Didn't
Watch
Donald Trump once get in the ring and like slap a
Yeah,
bloke?
he like smashed someone through a table or something. I've never seen
Did
that
he?
clip. Yeah,
Jesus.
Trump was at a WWE thing, and I
What a savage.
feel like it was someone like Brock Lesnar, or it was some big dude. He like slapped
Oh,
through
no.
a table.
No, it wouldn't have been Brock Lesnar. He weighs like what, 4 Trumps, maybe 2.
Dan, you do realise they're not actually fighting. Like,
No, I know, but like, in fairness, I'm thinking of Trump. I reckon he's got a good choke slamming on him. Do you reckon he's choke slammed Melania through the White House's window?
That was his last decree. He broke
Vince
the bed.
McMahon.
Oh yeah, he's
I found this clip.
he owns like the franchise, doesn't he? Vince McMahon, yeah.
In 2007, when being president was just a dream in his deluded head.
He probably hadn't even thought about it.
Oh my god! Oh, it's not actually him. It's a double. That's so disappointing. Oh no, I think it's a double. That's so.
Probably.
He just like he charged at someone with his arm in their throat. Just took them down.
Mm.
Trump tactics.
This is like Boris taking out that kid, but the American version. Oh, it's literally just that clip. I swear I saw him slam someone through a table. Maybe that was just in Congress. I don't know. Nancy Pelosi's getting the people's elbow.
Yeah, that's just footage from when they stormed the Capitol a couple weeks ago.
Apparently,
But yeah, everyone was mocking Snoop Dogg for his dog splash. But I think, to be honest, I wouldn't get in the ring with Snoop Dogg. I don't know about you guys. He's very
quite
tall. He's
old.
got a good range.
He's quite old though. He looks like an old
reckon he could
wise
take
man
Snoop?
they visit in the film.
No, I reckon he's quite rough.
I reckon he knows like Krav Maga or something.
I reckon he's
To be
scrappy.
honest, he's such a stoner at this point. He's probably too chill to fight.
He'd probably like calm you down and like bitch slap you or something.
Oh man, it's not...
He'll just beat you with his words. I mean,
The ultimate way to win war. Snoop Dogg is in Pitch Perfect 2.
Snoop Dogg is in anywhere that will pay him.
He's in those Just Eat. Have you seen those Just Eat ads now? It's tragic.
Yeah, that's because they
quite
pay
funny.
him enough.
Get a taco to the chateau. Come on.
No. The ones over
far.
Christmas were so bad. Rapping about miso soup and stuff. Like, oh my god.
The compare the market was worse. He was just riding around the G ride while
What's he doing in all these British adverts?
he'll go wherever they'll pay him.
We could probably get him on here.
We could, but we need a sponsor probably.
No, 20 quid. Give him 20 quid, he'll do it.
Yeah, he's just got to speak.
He's a weird figure in the hip hop world though, because like he doesn't have many. Like if you think of Snoop Dogg, there's like a collection of singles you think of, and there's not like it's not like a defining album. Like
He's got.
No.
Oh no, Doggy Style's a classic.
Yeah, I mean, that was his big break, but like after that, he sort of just existed in the hip hop world. Like,
Yeah, he's still releasing albums, but sometimes I didn't even know they came out until like 2 weeks after they were out.
surely
No one ever really talks about new Snoop music.
yeah, surely
No.
he's rapped enough about weed by now. Like, we get it. You live in California and you smoke weed. Like, what else?
He made that track with Katy Perry, didn't he?
Oh,
California
California Girls.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
He did a song with Ollie Murs. I mean, this stuff. Snoop will
What?
go wherever people will pay him.
Flow Rider
Yeah.
was in an Ollie Murs song.
Flow Rider.
Yeah, Heartbreaker or something like that.
Right.
Troublemaker.
Troublemaker, that's it. Yeah. Flow Rider was in
No,
there.
you're Ollie Murs with American rap features songs.
They blend. Well, that was like the 2010s vibe, wasn't it? You'd make a pop song, and then you'd have one verse with a rapper, and then after they did their verse, they'd do like a few ad libs, and then that was it.
Basically, California Dreams.
Hmm. But do you think Dre's ever going to release? What is it? Rehab. What's the album everyone's been waiting for him?
What, Detox?
That's the one, Detox.
Nah, he scrapped it and then dropped the Compton one instead.
He's had a new album.
It was a while ago. It's like Kendrick was on there. Anderson .Paak. It was alright. Snoop Dogg was on there as well. Snoop's still going strong.
2015. Detox. Everyone's still waiting for Detox.
He's already said it's not happening. It's in the bin.
No.
Dr. Dre's in hospital anyway.
He's in
Yeah,
hospital.
we'll see Dr. Dre.
He
What-
collapsed. didn't
What
Yeah.
happened?
He had a brain hemorrhage or something bad.
Jeez. Get well, Dre, and then we'll have you, we'll have you on the show. And
I hope he has a good doctor.
He's got a lot of money. I imagine he does.
I just think it would be awful if there's someone called Dr. Dre died in a medical emergency.
yeah.
It would be the most ironic way for him to die. It would.
I just hope whoever's treating him is wearing that really funky doctor costume that he was wearing in the start of Straight Outta Compton.
Or the one in Without Me, the Eminem video.
Although he does look a bit.
Yeah.
Although in that one he does look a bit like a stripper.
Oh no, I phoned the wrong number. I hired my stripper to look after me instead of my doctor.
Didn't he dress up as like Batman and Robin with Eminem in a video as well?
Yeah. That was the same video.
That me, right? Yeah.
That's probably his best video, Eminem. Like, there's that bit where he's Osama bin Laden.
The video for My Name Is though is quite good with all the parodies of the TV shows and stuff.
Hmm.
That's sort of an art that's dying though, isn't it? The music video.
The music video is not that big anymore.
Music videos now are like you buy a house, you buy some models, and then you just walk around.
Yeah, you rent them. No one's buying them permanently. They probably don't even buy the cars.
Yeah, they
So
probably
good.
rent everything.
So, what year do you think the music video died?
The early 2010s there were some cool music videos because like California Girls, she was like saving people
I feel
from
like it.
candy and shit.
Yeah, it really dropped off when YouTube Rewind started going shit. I feel maybe 2015.
Are you blaming YouTube for the decline
Yes.
in music videos?
What do you think
I
about
don't know.
that?
I thought the Old Town Road video was pretty good.
Yeah, but that's one in a million of just videos of women in bikini or dancing.
I mean, I'll be the first to admit I don't really watch music videos anymore.
No.
Because
Unless they get raved about, then I might check it out.
I suppose This Is America was probably that was
True. Yeah.
that was the whole song was like a big thing, not just the music video.
Yeah. It was more than just a song.
But because that was the big thing back in the sort of when music videos started to come out. Like, if you had a good music video, it would double your sales and stuff, or like
Yeah, that's true.
massively increase.
I think streaming ruined it more than anything else because
Mm.
before you had to either buy the song or you could listen to it while watching the music video. And now you don't have to do that.
Yeah. It's MTV as well. That was early 2000s, but now that just shows trashy, like, I don't know, Don't Tell the Bride or whatever.
That's where you can watch a Justin Bieber video though.
Yeah. Drake did that video where he was in like the multicolored box for Hotline Bling. That was alright.
You'd also find that on MTV.
Yeah. Drake, the hardest rapper around.
Although there was a funny scene in his new video where he sort of pops out of the water and he looks like Moto Moto from Madagascar.
Did he remix I Like It Chunky?
I wish.
Did he do
Could
like
have
he did,
sampled it at least.
yeah, did he do like he did with Heady One and did a freestyle over I Like It Chunky?
As long as he doesn't rap in a British accent, I'm sure it'll be fine.
He didn't do a British accent for that freestyle. But
On that one, he just went off beat after a while and it sounded awful.
I didn't mind it.
And threatened to shoot up a school.
That was a bar though. That was clever.
It wasn't!
It was. He was talking about how like all the young kids are coming for him, and he was like, "Don't send your young boys after me, because I have to do
Cool.
a shooting."
It just makes me think again how paranoid he always sounds. This kid's coming for me now. I'm not safe. Anyone.
You make him sound like some sort of cranky old man.
Very cranky old man. He's very paranoid all the time.
No, he's not paranoid. He's just like he's a soppy boy. He's always just so sad about everything.
He's a certified lover boy. That's meant to be coming out soon. I think that's
What?
this month.
Is
His
that
next
his new
album.
album?
Yeah.
I have not listened to one Drake album.
Not one.
Nope.
Oh.
Drake?
Drake. I've listened to singles and stuff. I've not listened to a Drake album.
Soldier Boy's proud of you.
What does he do now?
So is Nikado
Twitch streamer.
Avocado.
He's a Snoop Nicocado Avocado. Are you now? Do you now have more idea of who he is?
Well, I have been researching his YouTube page. I'm just intrigued with the sloth, to be honest. I feel like we can't compete with this sort of content until we get a sloth on our channel as well.
Where do you even buy a sloth? Like,
I think you got to go to the Amazon to steal one.
I've just seen one of them
Hmm.
is extremely cheesy, spicy lobster seafood fire noodles, mukbang and recipe. And the thumbnail is it looks like a giant plate of Whatsits, and then him and his husband are just making out behind it.
Oh, so he's married.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I think
Sorry to break it to you, Jam.
Oh, Jam just wanted the slot.
Darn it.
He's gonna marry.
He just wanted a Kanye Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I can't now marry my way into a famous YouTube channel.
He could have come on. Damn. Oh well.
Do a mukbang.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Jeffree Star in the last episode, didn't we?
The thing I love about Nikocado Avocado's channel is you go on his like videos and they'll just be like massive mukbang, eating 50 Subways, and then he'll be like, "Why am I so fat?"
I don't understand why you'd want to eat that amount of food. Have you seen the like the fail videos where like it's usually some Asian mukbanger is like trying to eat like a octopus or something and he's not dead and it like starts attacking them. It's like they're like talking about it and then you just see it move and then there's one video where it like sucks onto her face and she's like screaming trying to drag this thing off because it's still alive.
What is the pleasure of eating it alive?
I don't know. I think it's something about like octopuses can still operate like not when they're dead, but like if you chop a certain bit off, they've got more than one brain, or like they can still operate like the muscles or
Well,
something.
yeah, they 2/3 of their consciousness is in their tentacles, basically.
Mad. Octopuses are scary. They know too much.
They're really cool. Oh,
They're
I
like,
watched this documentary on Netflix. It's like a one-off, and it's called My Octopus Teacher. It's about this like South African bloke who like develops this relationship with an octopus over its like sort of year lifespan or whatever. Or
Is
he
this a
finds it
romance?
when it's like an adult. Pardon?
is this a romance?
Well,
Are they Japanese?
no, he's South African, but I mean, he definitely feels for the octopus, but he's not trying to have sex with it. But
Okay. He's a gentleman. He'll wait.
well, I mean, he sees its whole life sort of play out, so he can't really wait anymore.
Oh. How long does an octopus live for? I thought they lived for
I don't know. He found it when it was an adult, and I think he filmed it for like over a year.
Oh, mad. That's like those people who got that lion cub and then
Yeah.
released it back into the wild, and they went to visit and it still like recognized them.
So octopuses do this crazy thing where once they lay their eggs, they'll protect and sort of oxygenate them until they sort of hatch. But that's all they will do. So they will, once their eggs hatch, they die. So they spend the rest of their lives just looking after their eggs, not even eating or anything. And then they'll just die.
I've found out that giant Pacific octopus lived to 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, this was a much smaller one. So.
Oh,
I
So-
thought they'd live a while.
I thought they'd be like tortoises or something. Be like 800 years old or something.
I mean, especially that one that predicted who'd win the World Cup.
No,
That
he
was
died after the World
outrageous.
Cup.
Did they
Yeah.
kill him after that?
No. Yeah, the next video was them eating like calamari, like or something. No.
What
That's
was it
squid.
called?
Oh, that is good. Sorry.
Do you reckon in their YouTube channel they have a progression of Octopus predicts semis, final, Asian mukbang with my colleagues and friends?
Fried octopus.
Octopus mukbang, yeah.
That's the evolution of the content.
You didn't predict this, did you dumb animal? Puts him in the fryer.
Hey, you didn't know that he didn't predict it. You didn't ask.
Well, in fairness, it did predict Spain beating Holland, so it deserved to be eaten after that. I mean, that was just not acceptable.
I trust that octopus more than Yuri Geller. I can't believe they killed it.
Can the octopus bend spoons though? That's the real question.
Excuse me?
They're quite powerful. I reckon they probably could.
Yeah?
Never bet against an octopus. That's what I've learned.
That's what one of the 10 commandments.
Have you ever played Octodad on like PS4?
I've never played it, but I've seen
I've
people
seen
play
it as well. Yeah.
I just don't.
It's really fun. I played it when I first got my PS4.
I don't understand how you wouldn't notice that your husband was an octopus, though.
Yeah, so this is a question, if your partner was an octopus, do you think you would notice or not?
I think I'd prefer it.
I think so. Yeah,
Whether I'd
Tom would
notice
prefer
or
it
not,
because
it's
he'd
another
know
matter.
all the football results. He'd start betting on it.
Yeah,
His partner would
exactly.
be able to predict
You'd
everything.
make so much money from bettings.
Unless this octopus wasn't as smart as the other one.
Oh damn! I only
No.
married you for the football
No,
predictions.
yeah,
Come on.
no. A standard octopus characteristic is that they can predict any football match.
Oh.
That's just natural selection. All the other
Yeah.
octopuses over the years who couldn't predict.
I've read this that they specifically evolved this way just to predict football matches.
Shit.
Yeah.
I need an
Predicting
octopus
football matches
now.
gets you a long way in the ocean.
It does.
That's
if
that's how they
it
get
was-
sharks to leave them alone.
Yeah, so if
Somebody's gonna win.
The Sharks are running a business racket on the betting on the game.
Well, we've all seen Shark Tale. We all know that they're basically the mob.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Top
I
five
mean-
gangster movie of all time.
We've also seen Nemo, where we established they're like the alcoholic anonymous group of the ocean.
True, yeah. Hanging around submarines.
With
Our
live-
fish friends.
No, not
Fish are friends, not food.
food. No, they're food. No fish.
I don't think you're really helping this meeting. Can you please leave?
But fish fingers are better than fish friends.
Ooh, I do love a fish finger sarnie.
Ooh.
I can't believe we just took all the fish's fingers, though. They got none left.
They got big.
Yeah, well, those fish should have evolved as well to predict rugby matches, but clearly they didn't. So we took their fingers.
They had one job to do. They didn't
Yeah.
evolve it. They don't deserve fingers.
They can because they were counting on their fingers, but obviously rugby results are so
Oh, they're so
They're
high.
big.
Yeah.
the most they were saying was 10 each, and it was not working.
Not adding up.
What's the score for the Prem final? I don't know. I've not got enough fingers.
10. 10.
10-10. No,
What a game.
this is the World Cup final. There has to be a winner. It's 10-10, I'm telling you.
Please
man.
don't take my fingers, please. I've got a wife and kids to feed. It's 10-10.
10 would be a good football. Would be a good football game.
That would be a mad game.
Game. Depends how you look at it. Because if
No,
both teams
'cause
are
if
so
there's
bad,
that amount of goals,
The
you would
defensive
be-
purists would be a bit mad.
Yeah.
Defending strong.
What would Gary think about it?
Excuse me, Gaza.
Gary Lineker.
Oh, okay.
I remember after, I think it was the Everton West Brom game, like the second week of the season, Sam Allardyce texted into BT Sport, like, I've never seen Premier League defending this bad. And to be fair, the start of the season was mad, but now he's got the West Brom job, and,
And
they've
now,
got the worst
yeah,
defense.
now
in
he's
the
the
league.
manager. Yeah.
And they've got the worst
And,
defense in the league.
My poor dad.
The defending.
My poor dad supports West Brom. It's a
Why?
tough life. Why?
Yeah.
Mate, you don't choose West Brom. West Brom chooses you.
It was a calling from God.
Well, no, he's from that area. He's from the West Midlands. That was his local team.
Oh,
His
I
family
thought it was-
supported them. Although he says half his family were Villa and half were West Brom.
Isn't
You went
Villa
up.
in London?
Oh no, Will, no.
Aston.
Oh.
That's
I thought it was a
Birmingham.
London team.
Birmingham.
Bloody hell, mate, I'm sorry. I got that wrong.
Go back to the China using like myself a cup of tea. Oh shit, my wife's an octopus.
She didn't predict this bloody game, we're losing.
She's eating all the biscuits.
You can have 8 at once.
Just leave off my fish fingers now.
I reckon most octopuses are better looking than most Brummy women.
Clip that. Clip that.
Oh dearie me.
An octopus on heads in Birmingham.
I think it'd make a good documentary to find out. We interview the public in Brom and see what's around.
You're a box pop and like go around and be like, would you prefer it if your wife was an octopus? I don't know, mate.
We could hire what was his name? He was oh god, who was the guy that was going around, the really annoying one? Van Banter. We should hire him to find out.
Who?
You know, guy on the street.
Oh, I don't
On
know.
a scale of 1 to octopus, how good looking is your wife?
Oh, I thought we'd just show a picture of a Brummy lady. A picture
And
of
then an octopus.
Would
Like a
you
would you
rather?
rather, yeah.
Yeah.
Introduce.
Would we
It'll be a
ask
tough
people inside of Brom, or would we go wider afield? So would we ask people in Kent or?
I guess we could do
Yeah,
two
whatever.
conditions, couldn't we? We could
Yeah.
have one for the in Birmingham and then one for other people.
Outside. Do people inside of Brom perceive their partners to be as attractive or more attractive than an octopus, and then outside of Bron as well.
We should pitch this to some uni and get a grant.
Yeah, this is a good psychological study we've got going on.
The attractiveness of octopus needs to be investigated.
And then if you tell the participant that they can predict any football game, does that then increase their attractiveness?
For me personally, it definitely would.
I mean, it certainly would for me as well.
I'm not really too fussed, to be honest. I think
even if you didn't like football, you would still make that dollar from...
True.
You could put an acca on every Premier League game in one day, and if you got them all right, you'd be set.
That's a lot of pressure on your relationship, though.
I mean...
What if they're wrong?
Come on, babe, you know what time it is.
Get predictions.
You know what time it is? Mukbang with my colleagues.
So we need to go around places with a picture of an octopus. A picture of some woman from Birmingham. Do people really look that different depending on where they come from inside the country? Now there's a study.
I definitely feel like there's a Kentish look about people.
Is that posh or is that chavvy? Or is somewhere in the middle?
Chavvy usually, I'd guess.
I don't know, Kent's very...
But the posh people are more from like Surrey.
Kent's a mix, really, isn't it? Because Kent's got a lot of countryside and a lot of people living in the country.
And
I
feel like when you go to uni and stuff, everyone says Kent is posh.
Yeah, that's the sort of common theme I get as well. People think, oh, you're from Kent, that's posh.
Then again, we do have Sheppey and Margate, so...
Yeah.
And Medway, we're getting weighed down by quite a lot out here.
I mean,
it's not as easy as it looks.
Dover's nice to see, but the actual town of Dover is not a pleasant place to be.
One of the worst spoons meals I ever had.
What was wrong with it?
It was just overcooked.
How do you overcook something you stick in the microwave?
Well, my panini was a bit burnt.
Did you see that TikToker who was posting all the videos on how to make different, and then he got fired.
Yeah, he got fired
because he was exposing their sort of secret. Yeah.
They actually cook the fry up though. They cook the fry up fresh.
Yeah, they cook the fry up, but most things are microwaved.
It's still
Did you give away the ultimate burger sauce?
Well, not everything. I mean, they do cook the steaks and the fry ups and but they do a lot of prep, don't they? So they'll like cook the hash browns in the morning and they'll just microwave them later on.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know why people are getting so up in arms about it. Like McDonald's, like freeze most of the stuff and then just recook it or whatever.
I mean,
if you bought a fillet of fish, it's probably been there a good hour.
The fillet of fish is probably dusty because no one orders it. Who eats a fillet of fish?
I don't know. Who eats a
I thought it was on the saving menu, but then I looked the other day and before lockdown, and it was like over £3. Why the hell would you get that over a quarter pounder?
And how do you even say it? Is it fillet of fish? Is it filet of fish?
It's fillet of fish. It's not it's not fillet.
What's your fish fillet?
Yeah, fish fillet. That's why.
That's when Kanye knew it wasn't for her. That she wasn't for him.
Maybe Kanye worked out that Kim is just actually an octopus.
And she wasn't making any predictions to make.
She wasn't calling the games, and that's what got to him.
Predict the US election. She told him that he would win. She was wrong. It's like, you're no octopus.
And she voted Bernie. Some nerve.
Cuddy voted Bernie. No, not Bernie. Cuddy voted Biden. Do you mean Biden or Bernie?
Biden.
Justin Vernon is a big Bernie supporter. I know that.
A lot of people are.
The lead singer of Bon Iver.
Is Bon Iver a band or is it one bloke?
Well, it's more like a family, to be honest.
Oh, that's wholesome.
Because it started off with just Justin Vernon. He made Forever Ago on his own. And then he sort of started adding people here and there. So it's more of just like a group which make music. But he fronts it, obviously.
Interesting.
And
He's
now
also
working with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. That's because of that Aaron Dessner connection, because they work together on Big Red Machine, don't they?
Hmm.
Is that a Bon Iver album or a Taylor Swift album?
No, it was Big Red Machine. It's a different project. It's Aaron Dessner and Justin Vernon.
Did they? What kind of machine was it? Did they get it finished?
It's actually a good album. It's a good listen, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, it's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Might give it a listen. I started listening to, after Tom's suggestion, I started listening to Blonde by Frank Ocean a week back. I got bored.
You need to feel sad to listen to that.
Yeah.
That's why I listen to it a lot.
Yikes. Moving on. It was just very long and very samey.
Oof. Hot take.
Hot take, yeah. Fresh from the press.
Hot topic. So, do we think in the UK this year we will return back to normal, or will it be 2022, or maybe 2023?
I think
What do you guys think?
2022 for sort of basically the way it was, but I feel like by the end of the year we'll go back to some stuff.
Pubs will reopen hopefully at the end of the summer, I'm thinking.
I want it back by summer, or I'm gonna riot.
Where
Tom,
would
if
you
you could-
organise your protest?
I think it's got to end with egging number 10, doesn't it?
That's
Or-
a long shot though, because they've got the gates in front of it.
Or do like what Charlie did to the Jewish guy that tried to buy paddies and set a bag of poop on fire,
Ooh.
and then throw it in his window.
Oh, in Always Sunny. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was confused.
And then he has to stamp it out, and then he gets poop on his shoes.
Yeah, but have you got the range on your arm to throw an egg? I say it's good 20 meters at
I'll
least.
hire a guy.
You can defo throw an egg 20 metres.
Yeah, but
No,
you
I
got to
think
have the
I probably
accuracy to
could.
hit number 10.
So, Tom, what sort of bloke are you hiring to get this egg on the doorstep
Yeah,
of
a long
number
throw.
10?
Shot put champion probably.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you want a shot put champion because they might crush the egg and they're mighty.
Nah, you defo do.
I think they'll surely have the brain to realise that if they hold an egg too hard, it will crack in
I
their
don't know. They're usually so roided up, they don't know what day of the week it is. They don't even know their partner's turned into an octopus.
Yeah, but
That's only
hard-
if they're a Russian.
That's a
athlete,
minor
that would-
detail that's quite hard to notice.
How
Fair
good are
enough.
octopus throwing eggs?
I feel like if they could throw a massive heavy ball, they could throw an egg.
But that was in
maybe-
water.
Are you saying I should get like a welly throw?
I mean, if an octopus can throw a wedding, they can defo throw an egg. Let's put it that way.
If an octopus can get married, they can throw an egg. That age-old saying.
An octopus can throw multiple eggs at one time.
That would be like a bombardment. I
Open
would
up the
say
country.
Tom, why don't you just hire Patrick Mahomes for 20 minutes?
Could do.
He's got a good arm on him.
All right.
I'll do it myself,
Right.
and then I'll make the news, and it'll be all me.
The thing is that there's a fine line between a protest if you hit number 10 and then getting arrested because you accidentally hit a policeman.
Hmm.
You've got to practice.
I'll tip them off that they need to be somewhere else.
No, it sounds like you're gonna egg Boris when he comes out, like Bugsy Malone or something, or like
These are all options.
what's the Vietnam film where Willem Dafoe like drops to his knees whilst he's being shot?
Oh, Platoon. Not
Yeah.
Platoon.
No, not Platoon.
The bridge over the River Kwai.
Yep, that famous Vietnam film.
No, the Deer Hunter. There you
No,
go.
it's not. No, it's not the Deer Hunter. It's the other one. We're naming literally every other Vietnam film except from the one I'm on about. It'd be like that, but Boris is dropping to his knees, just getting pelted by eggs. Is
Backstreet Octopus.
that even a film?
I don't know.
I think that's
but-
a very different genre.
I feel like that's an album. That's something.
I think.
Oh,
that's
it is Platoon. It is Platoon.
I knew it.
Sorry, my bad.
Usually, I get Platoon and Full Metal Jacket confused. But that's
Have
not
you-
me.
Have you guys seen a series on Netflix called Love, Death and Robots?
No.
No.
It's great. It's like an anthology, so it's a bit like Black Mirror, and each episode is a different animated style,
Oh, that
and
sounds awesome.
it basically goes over Love, Death, and Robots. So it's just different stories. They tend to be quite dark, so it's very like Black Mirror. But there's one episode where yogurt becomes sentient and sort of overtakes the human race.
Well, have you seen
Whoa.
Misfits, the old series?
No, I know
So,
some
like-
of the actors though.
Like a bunch of like people with Asbos and stuff like that get superpowers in a store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the-
I remember watching that when it was on TV.
One of the
It's
last episodes before like one of the main characters left was like one of the guy's powers was he can control lactose.
Yeah,
he-
it's the cheese guy. There's
Yeah.
memes of him, aren't
He
there?
starts choking people from the inside after they eat cheese and stuff because he like spreads it. He like fires it up into their throat and stuff. So that reminds me of that.
Hmm. There are some great episodes on Love, Death, and Robots.
Is it better than Black Mirror?
There are some episodes which are definitely better than some episodes of Black Mirror, but
I've
not
not
in
seen Black Mirror.
The last
in
two
its
seasons.
entirety. I'd say Black Mirror is still better, but there's
Better
some
than the last two
really
seasons?
funky ones.
Wasn't Miley Cyrus in a Black Mirror?
Yeah, she played this robot thing.
Like in real life.
She played a pop superstar that hated her
Yeah.
life.
Like in real life.
I
Yeah.
don't know about superstar.
I don't, Tom. In the latest season, what was your favorite episode? I really enjoyed Striking Vipers. That was my favorite out of like the
That's something I'd like to see made real.
that the concept was just
Just
sort of,
making out with the homies in a game. That's the
yeah. It
dream.
was so basically. Will
Wait, what was?
this is set in the future where
It's like a VR game.
it's a VR game, but it's like you feel everything. So it's sort of like four-dimensional in that sense. So you feel the contact and you perceive as if you're actually there.
And it was meant to be a fight game. But
And
instead they started making sweet love.
But the two homies, one is playing as a chick fighter and one's playing as a bloke, and they
Did you
just
get divorced in the end?
no, they stay together. So their sort of arrangement is if you fuck the homie in in VR Street Fighter, I can go out and sleep with someone I want, basically.
Okay. Are either of them octopuses?
No,
That's the future of
but one of them's
an open relationship.
Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon in the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
He plays one of the homies.
It reminds me of. Have you seen the Red Dwarf episode where they think they've been in a video game the whole time, and they come out and they're like the opposite of how they are. So like the cat is like Dwayne Dibley, so he's like a massive nerd and like stuff like that.
Mhm.
Reminds me of that. And Rimmer is a homeless like crack addict or something.
Rimmer.
You're
That's the only thing I don't like about Red Dwarf, the really scouse accent. It always gets stuck in my head.
That's like
even
if
though-
they made
Even though
character
he
voice.
does the greatest commentary on Takeshi's Castle.
What a show that was. I saw someone win it once, and I was like, over the
Yeah,
moon.
the only time I ever saw it was when I didn't check how long was left on, and I just clicked on it because, oh god, Takeshi's Castle on TV. And literally, I saw the fireworks go off, and I was like, wow, they actually won, and that was the only thing I saw of that episode.
Did you ever watch Ninja Warrior as well?
Wario.
Yeah, I watched the Japanese version.
Like, yeah, the proper version, not the crappy UK one.
No, I never saw that. The only show which vaguely resembles that I saw was like it's like Dick and Dom, some weird.
Splatterlot.
Yeah, that
it was
That
like
was
Total
actually
Wipeout,
pretty
wasn't it?
cool. I quite like
Kids
that.
Total Wipeout.
Yeah, it was like American Total Wipeout.
But then it had like these weird characters who were slagging you off and firing slime at you, like
Yeah.
Scrog and weird. I don't know. Yeah.
I remember one of them was like had like green hair and was like had like wings or something.
You sure they weren't an octopus?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe octopuses are sentient and
they run the world.
they've already overtaken. We just don't know it.
This is when we just hear like a murmur from Jam's microphone as an octopus drags him off as he knows too much.
Yeah, I reckon
they-
Musk is one.
Stop talking about us.
You reckon
There's
who
no
is
way
one?
that man became so rich
Who?
in like Elon Musk.
Oh. No, he made PayPal. That's how he became so rich.
He made PayPal.
Yeah, that's his big claim to fame. He made PayPal, he had a hair transplant, and then he went mad.
I didn't know he
and
made.
Tesla as well.
Yeah, well, that was part of the going mad.
And now he's got what's it called? SpaceX.
SpaceX, yeah. And there's another one. There's like SpaceX, and then there's the one
Well,
that's making the infinite power loop or something.
What was that? A buttered slice of toast and a cat.
What?
Well, the cat always lands on their feet, and a buttered slice of toast always lands on the butter side. If
What
you,
happens if you butter the back of a cat?
well, this is it. It will just perpetually just keep going round and round and round and create infinite energy.
Well, you put it on like a spit, and then
Yeah.
it slowly spins, and you strap it to a motor, and then have a converter.
Mate, it won't
Generator.
slowly spin. It will move like quicker than like I don't know. It'll be firing.
The thing is, though, if we produce, you got to control it, because if you produce too much energy, the cat's going to overheat and melt, or you're going to fry your system. So you need some way of like you have to conduct another study into how much
Alright.
butter you want.
On each rotation, you can micromanage the amount of butter on the back of the cat.
Are you going to have to re-butter the cat as well? Would the butter absorb into the cat's fur? I've got a cat. If you want me to go butter it and start doing this, you know, for
Well, I
science.
feel like it
I've
has
got a
to be in
sleeping
the
cat
study.
right in front of me.
Well, there we go. We can conduct a study in the next episode and see what happens.
I feel like you need to tell like UNICEF or someone this. I feel like you could give this to villages.
Yeah, but we'll. Oh, okay. I thought UNICEF were going to get on our case, but
No, not for like. No, that would be more the RSPCA or something like that.
Yeah, I think they might be heavily against putting animals to work and just spinning them around all day.
infinitely spinning them around. So if the cat dies, you reckon it wouldn't land on its feet? So if you threw a dead cat off a balcony, would it land on its
No,
back?
they did a study and they found that the way the cat. I swear we did this in biology once. I have no clue why, but the way the cat does it is it's through like the way it spins. It basically creates two like axles at either end of itself and spins around.
So it has
But-
got to be alive then to
It's
order
after
to spin.
Jam's taking notes. Must be alive. But yeah, if it's anything above 3 stories, they found it wouldn't land on its feet or something like that because
Right.
it rotates. The way it rotates, it's like time.
Is that with or without butter on its back?
They didn't get that far. The grant was cut.
Oh, they can stretch the butter.
Does
Just
the,
an update, Tom. West Brom are beating Wolves 1-0.
Yeah, penalty. That's
Mm.
does the type of butter affect the spin?
What about margarine?
What about? I can't believe it's not butter because that's technically not butter.
What about lard?
Lard is a lot denser.
Do we
Would
spread it on or do we just put it like a pack
Would
of
it?
butter on it?
Yeah. Would it create more spins or?
This is what we need funding to study.
Yeah. Why are we?
We
trying
need
to
the
go to
answers,
Mars?
damn it!
Why are we going to Mars when we haven't figured this out yet? Like,
Yeah.
We're not
If
ready
we
for
can't
this.
make infinite energy off a
cat
buttered
butter.
slice of toast and a cat, then we're definitely not getting humans to Mars.
It's so cheap as well. Like, what? A pack of bars is like £1. You can just find a cat,
Yeah, there's stray cats everywhere.
and you could buy like a bamboo stick or something to
And
start.
those street cats aren't like contributing to society, so
They don't pay
I
tax.
feel like
I mean, when I
No.
went to Latvia in the summer, there was a park just full of stray cats where they all just hung out every evening.
see,
Well,
Latvia could make a lot of energy.
Think
Well, that-
about it.
This could be a new renewable green source of energy.
And I'm sure that's not the only place where there's just cats just roaming around doing nothing. Wasting
Mm.
off.
Savannah,
Put them
lions.
to good use.
Yeah. Cats, this is a call to arms. Start doing something.
Do you think this is a good bombshell to end today's episode?
Yeah.
Wait. Let's just say we've patented this idea as well. I don't want no one
Ours.
stealing this.
Yeah. And likewise with our study on octopus and females from the Midlands.
Damn, we're really innovating today.
Yeah.
We've had our science heads on today, boys. We've come up with. I think we've come up with 3 studies we need to start investigating.
The betterment of
Hmm.
humankind is our aim.
We're
Just
like,
want to do our part in society.
yeah. Right. I guess we've got to go butter our cats now then.
Yeah, and I guess with that said, thank you for listening to today's innovative scientific podcast with the boys.
Our TED talk on how to create infinite energy.
Yeah.
Don't steal our ideas.
No. If
We
you're
will
out there,
we have a good legal team.
we do. They're made of octopuses, so back it out.
And they studied bird law, so